sure. Oh, I'm sure. Alright. Well, let's get this nonsense started. So, I'm going to be knocking out the Sunday arenas. Going to go for the 5-star shards. So, yeah, let's just get at it. Once I hit the 3 times multiplier, I'm going to be using the attack boost because I have quite a few in overflow and a couple that are about to expire. So we've got one in about 5 hours, so that one definitely going to use pretty quick. We got a bunch of stuff in the overflow, but at least the attack boosts, those need to be used up pretty quick. So yeah, once we hit the 3 times multiplier, we'll start putting those to use, but let's get to it. Let's get to it. So as usual, start off with the lowest 5 stars, get to about 350,000 points, or the 350 milestone, and switch over to the 6 stars. So let's get this craziness going. Oh, Lord. What is this craziness? What is this craziness? Should probably be at this for about an hour and a half. Actually, no, maybe less than that, because it doesn't take that long to get to the final milestone for the Sunday arenas. Don't even need to run the whole 6-star roster, so it should be there pretty quick. Should be there pretty quick. Ooh, we'll have to check in and see the results are there for the last run of the arenas as well. Take a quick look and see if we can see like the top 10 or so, 10 to 20 of those fortunate enough to obtain strife. That would have been a bit of work they had to put in for that, though, I'm pretty sure. A bit of work indeed. Jewel, how you doing? How's your Sunday day, evening, morning, afternoon coming along? What are you up to? What are you up to? It's alright for me as well. So where are you in the world if it's nighttime for you? It's almost 1:30 p.m. for me. I'm in Western Canada. So where are you located? If it's night, I'm assuming it's, yeah, I was just going to say, probably somewhere in Europe. Very good, very good. You knocking out some MCOC nonsense as well? Or just finding stuff to distract you on YouTube? I don't think I've seen you on the stream before. Is this your first time? Well, either way, good to have you here. You're a lurker. Oh. So you've been here before, but not necessarily talked. Or typed, I suppose, right? You know, it's funny. So before streaming myself, I used to watch streams. Or, not necessarily watch, but I'd have them on in the background just for background noise. Okay, 2-3 streams. Okay, very good. Yeah, I'd have streams on in the background just for background noise. I really never ever talked in or typed in chat. Never thought anything of it, but now that I stream, if there's people viewing and not saying anything in chat, I'm like, oh, why aren't they saying anything? But that used to be me, so I guess I can't complain, right? So you knocking out some MCOC content as well, or are you just chilling? Chillin'. Okay, so I keep wanting to go to the 6 stars, not quite yet. Not there yet. Although actually for the Sunday arenas, I could probably do the whole thing with just the 6 stars. Because you only need 2.5 million points for the final milestone. And yeah, I don't think, even going through all of them, I don't think I would run out of champions before I got there. So I've seen you raid like people champs and lefty. Oh, okay. Cool. Coolio. Very good, very good. And it's always nice to have somebody new in chat. Well, if they're chatty. New face, I suppose, in a sense. Or new text. Man, the Hood is a champ. I'd really like to dupe it. I have him as a 6 star, but I'd really like to dupe him as a 6 star because all of his usefulness comes from his dupe. like his non-stun, his power steal. I mean, he still got his staggers regardless, but power steal is pretty good. So I would not mind him as a awakened 6-star at all. Be much better than the multiple dupes I've got on Hawkeye though. Man, that was hurting for a while. Like, I think I got Hawkeye initially, and then within the next 5 6-stars, I think I got him 3 times. Oh. And I've never like needed it to use him as a 6-star. Okay, I think I'm at the point now where I'm going to start using the attack boost, because I'm definitely not going to have the other. One more match, one more match, and then we activate is the attack boost. So I'm assuming you play MCOC as well. Where are you in the game? What's your main interest? The Alliance War, Alliance Quest, or story stuff, arena? Although I can't see too many people having arena as their main interest. Although I guess maybe if you're after units. It's the best way to go. Man, I hate fighting Iron Man Infinity War when he's low health and he's duped. There we go. I play MCOC. I'm on 6.3 trying to get my first T5CC without doing Abyss. Okay. Very good, very good. Well, you got past the champion boss, so that's pretty good. Although, to be honest, I think the Mordo in 625 is worse than the champion. I did not like the Mordo fight. Who are you hoping to take to R3? What T5CC are you hoping to get? So are you pushing for Thronebreaker then? Like trying to get the Grandmaster down at least once and then get an R3? Yeah, because if you get lucky with, lucky with Iceman not being a jackass, for one. But if you get lucky with the T5CC you could get an R3 probably with just one run through of Act 6. I have to get Mutant to take up Domino, but by the look of the stats I'll be forming a Science. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just took Domino to R3 last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. So she's not maxed out at R3 yet, and I haven't used her much, but even at R2, she's pretty decent. She can pump out the damage all right. So if you end up forming a Science T5CC, do you have somebody that you'll take to R3? Or is Domino the only option that you want to use it on if you get a mutant one? So So I think I've got five R3s currently, and two of them are duped, and the other three are not duped. Only one of the five really needs the dupe, though. I just took Nick Fury to R3 yesterday at the beginning of the level up event. Mainly because I'm almost at, like, I had one skill T5CC obviously, and I almost had two, and then I've got a ton of skill ISO, and there's no 5 stars that I want to take beyond where they are currently, and he's really the only one as a 6-star that I would see using on a regular basis. Even if I don't use him to fight, he's always on the team. So, and eventually, whether it be through a natural dupe or an awakening gem, he will be awake. So in which case I would probably, I don't know if I'd really use him that much more though, because of running suicides all the time. And he's not going to benefit himself from the synergy with Deadpool, so he's always going to have both the bleed and the poison on him initially, so he's going to tick down pretty quick. My science roster in general is very weak. I can't seem to pull a good science champ. That's how I feel about Mutant. I think Mutant is actually the weakest that maybe Mystic as well. Maybe I have an issue with things that start with M. Yeah, my science one isn't bad. The one now, I don't really... Yeah, it'd still be nice to have them, but it's not as important as it was. Matt H, how you doing? How you doing? Was Human Torch. I really wanted him for the Abyss, and I opened a couple featured 6-stars a while back when he was in the featured 6-star. And I also opened some dual crystals looking for him. You should rank up Aegon to R5? Why? Why would I want to rank up Aegon to R5? Yeah, so I went through 7, so 70,000 shards of the dual crystals, specifically for Human Torch. Didn't get them. Finished the Abyss without him. And yeah, so it would still be good to have him, but the need for him isn't really there. It's a good suggestion. But I have a R3 Aegon maxed out, so I'm not too worried about the 5-star. I think I have the 5-star at... no, he's at R3, yeah. I was thinking I may have taken him up to R4 previously, but no, he's at R3. I don't think I would take him beyond that. Yeah, because I wouldn't, if he was somebody I would use as a war defender or in AQ, then I could see having a max 5-star and the 6-star, but I don't see needing to use him in 2 places, so. Unfortunately, actually, all of the... No, so let me see. So, Aegon and Corvus. Yeah, no, all of my R3s... All of my R3 6-stars I have as max 5 stars. Which... it's fine, but it kind of sucks. I'd rather have other options. Although... I mean, the 6 stars that I have at R3 are all pretty... good options, so Aegon, Corvus, Nick, Domino, and Ghost are my R3s. So, and I don't think, yeah, there's nobody else that really stands out. I'm not too sure what I want to do for mutants. For Mystic, the only R2 I have is Dragon Man. I feel like the only people who do Abyss are the people that can't wait to form a T5CC in the normal way. Well, but also Abyss, like there's more of a benefit than just the T5CC. You get 6-star Sig Stones each run, 10. So you get 50. No, because you get 20 your first run, and then 10 every other run. That doesn't seem right though, because I think you get more than 60 overall. But then you also get 2 Awakening Gems. One is a class gem, and then you also get a generic for exploration. Then you get the Abyss Nexus, where you pick the class of champion you want, and out of that class you get 10 options. So yeah, so there's a lot more to it than just the T5CC. But you do get, was it 3 T5CC in total? Hope to R5 by Archangel is my second max 5-star. Just need one more T2 Alpha and another T5 Basic. Okay. But yeah, Archangel would not be bad. Let's take a quick look at the Abyss rewards. Yeah, so you're getting your first run through. You're getting the 6-star Awakening Gem, which is random. Yeah, but is worth to use like 30,000 units to get like 100 6-star crystals and 6-star shards. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to take 30,000 units. But yeah, so your first run through, you're going to get a Awakening Gem, random. You're going to get the 1 T5CC. You're going to get 20,000 6-star shards, so that's either 1 featured 6-star crystal or 2 basics. 7 T2A, which the way it is currently, like 7 T2A is pretty valuable because it's so hard to come by. Then the 3 T5B, the title, well, I mean that doesn't do anything. 1 million gold, that's not bad. But I think we get quite a bit of gold from the variants too. But the real thing for the Abyss though is the exploration, right? So, which obviously you have to do all of it to get the final, but that's 2 more T5CC, 3 more basics or 2 features, and then probably the most relevant reward. Well, no, between these two, between the Abyss Nexus and the generic 6-star Awakening Gem, and then you get some more. Oh, I was off quite a bit on the 6-star Sig Stones. Then 4 more T2A. The profile pick again doesn't do you any good to me. It looks cool, that's fine. And then the 50 6-star Sig Stones. And then every time you do a path, you also get like a chest of some stuff. So yeah, no, the rewards are pretty good. AQ and AW have a load of T5 basics plus the Glory Star. Yeah. No, the T5B is not necessarily easy to come by, but it's more available than. Well, we can have a look and see the top few for. Let's see here. Yeah, so the T5B is just more available than T2A. Let's take a look. So it's the top 300 that get the champion. So let's have a quick look here. So that's interesting. One person not in an alliance at 4th spot, but okay. For play. That's interesting because normally you see some 4 Loki up in the top few. Maybe they're there and I'm just not seeing them. Could be. Yeah, I don't. Oh, Max, okay. I know he was going pretty hardcore. He was streaming his craziness. HQ Sean, well, that's not a surprise. See you, luck, Max. The cost for the 5-star stripes was like 64 million. Okay. Yeah, I think that. Well, I think people were expecting like high 60s, so that's not bad. So far, the only ones I've seen on here that I am familiar with the names are Max and HQ Sean. I know that Katie Candy is going for him. Karate Mike was. Ilac was. Oh, Big Blue got it, okay. Oh, yeah, no Big Blue. He comes on the stream every now and then. Alright. What was he at? Okay, 131. Okay. Very high because Jubilee would go about 49. Yeah, so Jubilee went for... Let's see here. Because I think she went kind of high the first round, but she didn't go very high the second round. Like, I'm glad the T5 Basics and T2A is a spread in rank. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, so Jubilee went for 50 the first round, 42 the second round. Yeah, let me bring up... I'll keep scrolling, but I'll just bring up what I'm looking at for the Jubilee info. Let's see here. There we go. Mr. Man Falcon, how you doing? Jacob Showers, what's going on? What's going down? Yeah, so here's the... Probably blow this up a bit. So yeah, so Jubilee first round was 50 million, second round was 42. But since the arena changes, the highest has been Cosmic Ghost Rider at 60 for the first round, and 68, almost 69 for the second round. So we'll see probably by this time tomorrow if Strife went higher. Well, I'm off. Have a good one. All right, Mr. Matt, have a good one. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Mr. Falcon, what are you up to? Yeah, so I'm not seeing that many names in here that I'm familiar with, but I've seen a couple. Oh, okay, so KT1 got him. Oh, very good, very good. So far that's 2 of the people who are streaming. Okay, so it only shows the top 200, but I think there's another 100 that would have gotten him. So, alright. Not bad at all. Okay, so, Jewel, you don't figure that you'll go for, like, to do Abyss anytime soon then, eh? Yeah, you could definitely, well, I mean, you're going to need luck on your side for sure, but you could definitely get the Thronebreaker title without doing Abyss. But yeah, I don't think 30,000 would be, I think on the low end, if you've got a lot of resources and you're pretty good, you've got a solid team, you could probably do it for about 16 to 18 and a half, like really low. It took me, I think it was just over 24. Let me see. So I kept track of all that info for my runs through that nonsense. Let's see. What was my total? Yeah, so just under 24,000 for me. There was one fight in particular, though, that I totally screwed up on. I think when I got there and realized it was not going well, I think if I had backed out and restarted, the entire thing probably would have been cheaper. But I didn't do that, so Falcony. Okay. Inventing names now, are we? What are you up to, Mr. Showers? Oh, so if you notice in the top right hand corner of the iPhone screen, the unit count has decreased a fair bit, and the battle chip count has decreased a fair bit as well. So yeah. Oh dear. I was up late last night. I'd watched some TV. I was going to bed, was laying in bed, couldn't sleep. I've done it before. I decided to go for a few featured cav crystals, so that took a couple units, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be this low in units, so that I open some battle chips. I need to stop doing that. Once I'm in bed, and if I can't sleep, I gotta do one of two things. Either get up and do something, or just like not go on my phone. So if I go on my phone, I'm gonna end up doing something in the game that I don't want to do. Oh dear. I know. Bad indeed. So what I need to do, I need to set a goal like I did for the Cyber Weekend thing, and say like, I want X amount of units or whatever, and then I think by doing that, I'll stop doing that kind of craziness. So, but I haven't obviously set a goal yet. No, I didn't get anything good. That's the worst part. Oh no, I got 4-star Strife, so okay, that's not bad. But I wasn't even after Strife, to be honest. I was just opening them to open. Well, to see like if I could get a new 6-star. However, honestly, I don't really want a new 6-star right now, because I'm at even arena teams for the 6 stars. So, what do you think of the 4 buffs flare? I'll wait until we are actually playing with them. Yeah. I haven't read any of the info or watched any of the videos all the way through. I've heard bits and pieces like suggesting that Kingpin will be good, or Mole Man or Terrax might be better defenders, so on and so forth, but I'll wait until they're in game and see. So, because there's just too often where we read the info presented before they're in game, and then a week or so later, stuff has changed. So, because I know, like, I did see a couple posts on the forums where people, like, there's one person I think that was looking to use an Awakening Gem for Yellow Jacket, I think. It's a 5-star Awakening Gem, so a little bit easier to come by than they used to be, so okay. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be doing things like that. I'd give it probably 2 weeks in game before making any significant commitments. Before like using, if you've got an abundance of resources, then fine. But if you're short on Awakening Gems or catalysts or ranking up and stuff, yeah, I would definitely give it 2 weeks. Play around with the champion. If you find it significantly better, then invest those resources. But definitely not before the changes are live, and yeah, not before you've had a fair bit of time to play around with them. And I mean, it hasn't happened for a while, but there are circumstances as well where, you know, somebody has been changed for a while, and then they come out and change them around. I did get stuck on 626, but thank God I had 400,000 battle chips saved, and I did get like 600 units. I finished the champion fight. Okay. Yeah, the first go of the champion fight is tough, and I don't like the no retreat node has been removed. But I found like the very first time for the champion fight and the fight with the no retreat node were the toughest. The first one, just because, you know, it's a new fight, so you're getting used to it. And then the no retreat was just because I'm so used to doing a double dash like right away. Like if I dash back, for the most part, it's usually twice. So like not in this, like, okay, so that was a single dash back, but like there, right? Like I dash back twice, and that's normally what I would do. And so that's why the no retreat was, yeah, was not very good for me. First impressions are Yellow Jacket is still crap, Terrax is playable and a little better, and Mole Man and Kingpin are going to be solid. Okay. I think Terrax has got much better. Mole Man and Kingpin, no comment on the Yellow Jacket. Yeah. Champion isn't super bad for me, except for the final 5. Yeah, Yellow Jacket, he'd be the one out of any of them that I'd be most interested in. I have Yellow Jacket and Kingpin at 6 stars. I don't have Terrax or Mole Man. I think I have them both as 5 stars. But Yellow Jacket in particular, because I don't like as it is currently. He's definitely not somebody I would have on a team. But considering I've got Ghost, Wasp, Ant-Man, and Hood as 6 stars, and Yellow Jacket will add some attack to that team. So having him on that team wouldn't be terrible. But he's one that I just would really never use. However, if the buff looks good, then yeah, I could put him on the team and maybe get some use out of him. It looks like they didn't increase Yellow Jacket's damage, so that already is a big red flag. Yeah, but I mean, if they I don't know, increase the duration of Power Sting or made it more potent, or something like that, or even gave them different some extra abilities. But yeah, I'll hold judgment until it's in game. Well, in game, and I'm actually using the champion. But yeah, for Yellow Jacket, it would be how. Yeah, I think Yellow Jacket for me, the main thing would be how useful he'd be on a Ghost team. If he's still not going to be useful on a Ghost team, then I don't. It wouldn't really matter to me how they change him. Because for the most part, like for farming, I'm going to be using Cosmic Ghost Rider. For anything Abyss type stuff, I'm going to use Aegon. For AQ, Corvus is going to be my go-to. I don't do War. So if I did War, that would open up it would open up 5 champions for defense and then 3 others that I'd start considering for the attack phase. But like I said, as currently I don't do War, so that's a couple champions or slots I don't really need to consider. So yeah. And then even for Ghost, like the only time I'd really use her. Oh no, I could see using Ghost if I were to start doing War. Yellow Jacket probably wouldn't make it, because if anything, it would probably be Ghost, Wasp, and Hood. So yeah. So I think like things like that, like absolutely they can benefit anybody. And yeah, having champions that were duds previously, having them better is definitely a good thing. But if you've got a roster that kind of answers everything that you need to get done currently, then when they do the reworks and stuff, it's not necessarily as relevant. That being said, I mean, like the ones for Magneto, now, the one for Magneto, that actually changed where you're using him in the game in general, right? So the ones for like Magneto, Hulkbuster, Colossus, they significantly changed what the champion was able to do. So in those cases, Moman now is no joke, R3 option. You think so, eh? That could be interesting. That could be interesting too. So for me, R3s are champions that I use somewhere in the game regularly. I took Aegon to R3 because I hadn't started the Abyss. If I had already finished the Abyss or was most of the way through, I would not have taken him to R3. Corvus I took to R3 because I was always using him in AQ. Actually, you know what? I may have still taken Aegon to R3 because I use Aegon a lot for incursions. So there would have been potential there. Domino is somebody I don't use, but I think at R3 I'll find places to use her. Well, I'm thinking that maybe it won't happen, but Ghost, again, somebody I don't use currently, but I definitely see using her. And then Nick Fury, like I said, because he's pretty much always on the team. So I should have done him a lot earlier, even though he's unduped. Because for the most part, if I've got him on a questing or farming team, if I ever got to the point where I need to use him, it means that my main attacker's obviously been killed off, which usually happens, if it happens, would be like close to the end of a pack. So Nick at R3 should be able to finish any pack for the most part. But with Domino though, I do actually want to try her somewhat with Apocalypse. So I think I've tried her. No, I haven't tried her since she's been at R3. But I did try her a couple times at R2. Don't know how far in ROL I went with her. And I've used her a bit for farming. I think I tried her twice. That wasn't bad. That'd be quite interesting to see Moleman at R3, considering what people think of him right now. There might be a couple out there for the people did for the memes or something, so that could end up paying off. So we should find out tomorrow? Yeah, I would think tomorrow, latest Tuesday obviously, who the new champions for February are going to be. I think it was suggested that for, I should have let that finish off on its own. I think for March it's supposed to be Mystic champions that are going to be the new ones. Oh no, what am I saying? We know who the new champions are for February. Never mind. Craziness am I speaking of? Yeah, so Super Skrull and the... What was the other guy's name? Super Skrull and... Yeah, I don't remember the other guy. Psycho Man, yeah, there we go. Yeah, neither of those two. Yeah, and maybe they're gonna be like really OP, but I don't know. Neither of those two seem too interesting to me. If the March ones are Mystics, I might be interested in that because I don't have many good Mystics as 6 stars. I think I have most of the Mystics as 5 stars. I'm missing Dr. Voodoo, Tigra. I think that's it. Because I have Longshot. I have Mojo. Yeah, I think it might just be Dr. Voodoo and Tigra. The one thing I don't need though are more Science 6 stars or Tech 6 stars. The only Tech 6 star that I'd want would be Warlock. I wouldn't be... I'd be okay if I got a 6 star Guardian, but he's not somebody I'd be seeking. Ooh, I need to check after this fight. I think I need to renew the attack boost. I totally forgot about that. Cause yeah, I think I need to use 2 for sure. Probably 3 right now, like during this arena go. What about Guardian or Ghost as 6 stars? So I have Ghost as a 6 star unduped, so I'd like to get her duped. Guardian, I don't know anything about him, so I don't know where in particular I would use him. His synergy is good, like his global synergy kind of thing. it increases the block proficiency. So if you pair him, if you wanted to run Domino and just doing parry heavy, having him on the team would be great because it's going to decrease the amount of damage she's taking from blocked hits. Same thing with, he's really good for Captain America Infinity War, because Captain America already has high block proficiency, so you add to it, it's pretty crazy. Oh, crap. Man, oh man. But Guardian I have as a 5-star. I think he's at R3. I don't think I'll take him beyond that. Let me just see here. I think... So I figured there was 2 Mystics I don't have as 5-stars, right? So let's see. Yeah, Voodoo and Tigra. And Scarlet Witch I don't think counts, or Iron Fist, because they're both like exclusive champions in a sense, right? But yeah, because Scarlet Witch is not in the basic. She's not even in the P. Yeah, right. At the moment, there's no way to get Scarlet Witch, right? I don't think. Witches in dungeons? Okay. Oh! Okay. So it's usually... Which one is it that usually has all the good ones? Corvus? No. Let's see. Aegon, Decay, Cyclops, Blue... I actually may buy a Mystic Duel today and take a break from Mutant Skill. Who are you looking for a Mystic? Do you know which one she's in? Which one Scarlet Witch is in? Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine's in here too. Okay, Scarlet Witch is in the Chaos one. Huh. Okay, so Neighbor, Approximately Midnight, Venom, Ultron, Punisher, 20 Woman, Agent Venom, Mare. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going for that, but the thing is, the only champion in there I want is her. So everything else... Because at the very least, what I'd want is somebody new, and she'd be the only new one, so... I don't think it's a crystal I would go for. Alright, we got all of the arena stuff in. Cool. Coolio. Okay. Oh, I want to check and see how the image is looking for the stream. Let's see. Okay, yeah, not bad, pretty clear, very good. Alright. Coolio. So a couple other changes I'm thinking to do for the stream, but we'll see. Not too sure yet if I'm going to go through with them. One of them is having the stream chat show like on screen and not like off to the side. So I'm contemplating doing that. That I think might be a bit... Not sure if that's going to work well or not, but something I want to try. The only thing doing that, then I'd probably have to pull the iPhone screen further over to one side. Redwood, how you doing? How is your day coming along? I'm doing alright. Can't complain. Can't complain. A little bit tired. Don't know why. But other than that... Well, no, I do know why. I had a bunch of carbs before I started streaming. So that will usually do it. What are you up to, Redwood? There we go. All's well on my end. Very good, very good. Good times, good times. Yeah, I figured I'd do this arena nonsense on stream, because why not? Goes pretty quick. And usually if I'm doing 5 stars or 6 stars, I try not to be watching TV, because when I do it, I end up losing matches quite often. So, trying to finish up the rest of the different difficulties of EQ to farming resources. Yeah, I need to finish off the Cavalier difficulty. I think I might do a path or two of that today off stream. But I'm going to wait for exploration for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream it tomorrow, but I'm going to wait for it to do the actual exploration for it tomorrow. Oh crap! To get points in the event quest completion solo event. You know, I don't know what it is, but Kingpin's L2 and Bishop's L2. Sometimes I can evade them like them. And then other times, no, not at all. It's I mean, it's the same timing all the time. But, hey MCOC, how you doing? How's your day coming along? How's the weather in the Bahamas? Nice and sunny? I like your new setup. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I felt I needed to change something up, and I spent some time looking at a few... Oh, Lord. Well, apparently not looking at the game. I spent some time looking at a few different streams, both on YouTube and some on Twitch. And... you know, because it's funny too, before doing that, I'd never considered actually like decreasing the size of the actual gameplay. And then I realized, well, because what I'm doing, like what I look at from the streaming software, it's condensed as opposed to what you see on YouTube. So I never considered it, because I thought if, you know, I decrease that size, it's going to be significant on the YouTube side, but it's actually not. So yeah. Mystic, Dragon Man, Doom, Voodoo, Science, Guardian, Luke Cage. Okay. I don't know how good Red Guardian is. Although the thing is, he does bring something to the game that no one else does, right? Like that he doesn't get the buffs. So, which I'm sure... Well, I mean, there are cases already where that's going to be useful, but I'm sure going forward we're going to see more and more, so yeah, okay. But I don't know if it's somebody that you would find you'd be using on a regular basis. Same thing with Dr. Voodoo. I don't know... Yeah, I don't know how frequent he's going to be usable. Well, not usable, but how frequent he would be, like, the go-to. I mean, because he's decent for power control, but if you had Doom, I think Doom's better for power control than Voodoo. Dragon Man... Yeah, I don't know about Dragon Man. I have him at R2. If I did War, I would take him to R3 for defense. Well, as long as I don't have Clairvoyant. Because she would be my top pick for R3 as a Mystic. And other than that, like, there's nobody that would be an automatic R3. Doom would probably be the next. But even if I were to pull a 6-star Doom, not necessarily right away would I take him to R3. If I were to pull a 6-star Doom, I would wait a while to see if I got a Claire. And if I didn't get a Claire, then yes, then Doom would go to R3. I have a Mystic T5cc, but until I have two, I'm not too concerned about using T5cc unless there's somebody that I really want to take to R3. Because when I have two of them, then I get a little bit nervous, because if I get any more of that class of T5cc, I do not want T5cc going into overflow. Yeah, I think Dragon Man should be good for Cosmics with power gain buffs. Like, I think he should be. I actually want to try him whenever Arcus is a mini for AQ. I think Dragon Man should be good for that. The only thing is when he gets Cold Snap, he's going to take the damage, but because for the Cold Snap to initiate, you have to be armor broken, and when he's armor broken, he's going to degen you, so I'll take the Cold Snap, but Arcus will take the degen, so. And then when you get them up in the corner, you reduce their power gain once they're at 2 bars of power, so yeah, it'll be interesting. I think Warlock might be a better option, even with the class disadvantage. And I'll probably end up taking Warlock to at least R4. I don't know if I'll max him out. The reason I wouldn't max him out to R5 is just because the potential of pulling him as a 6-star. And I'm really trying to avoid taking 5 stars to R5. So I think, if anything, if I do anybody as a rank 5 stars, I'm going to try for like somebody like Magic or Dr. Voodoo or Wolverine. Like, I don't have Wolverine, but like if I had him. Basically champions who aren't currently available as 6 stars. Let's see here. Okay. You're back. Well, welcome back, Jewel. Ooh, actually, I should probably go into use up a bit of energy and go into 5-3-6. Oh, wait, just remembered. Forgot to apply another attack boost. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Ooh, this is actually a pretty decent team. Dragon Man, Invisible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic. The three of them together go pretty well. Is it only me or all BG's vids and streams are become only him crying about his prestige? Well, he's been trying to get his prestige increased for a while. So, dude, I don't know what he's going to do if he finishes Abyss. Well, I think that's the first one in the stream. Okay, so, you know, the crashing is actually getting less frequent, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, his main thing currently for the Abyss for the Abyss Nexus is to go for a Mystic in hopes of getting Doom to boost his prestige. So if he does and doesn't get Doom, that's going to suck for him. But I think the thing for him, though, is that he's in an alliance where prestige is important, right? Because they're trying to stay at the top of the game, and he's one of the lower on the prestige, so... What I do find interesting, though, is if you look at his community tab on his channel, just recently he started putting several polls there, where in the entirety of his channel, he's only had one community post. And in the last 2 weeks, he's got like 3 or 4. He's got like 3 or 4 community polls. He's on a whale alliance. Everybody on 4 Loki has 13K. Yeah, exactly. So that's why he doesn't spend. So that's not a way he can boost his prestige. So that's why he's trying to get it up there, right? Yeah, so I don't know what happens then if he becomes like average prestige or middle. If he's still going to be trying to, okay, so I want to be at the top of the prestige so that as it increases, he's already, high. Or once he gets, average for that alliance, if he'll kind of be like, okay, I'm good with my prestige now. Yeah, I don't know if you can... Well, I guess he does. But I was going to say, I don't know if you can have like a really high-end account without spending. But like I said, he does. However, I mean, it is his job, right? So, but I don't know if your average person playing the game would be able to get to that kind of level without spending. Not spending a ton, but spending at least for the big offers during the year. That'd be really interesting to see, actually. If your average person, like with a job, a family, responsibilities, and doesn't spend. Although I don't think there'd be many people that have spent absolutely zero, right? I think, what's his name? Brian Perkins is the only other YouTuber. I think he has spent zero. There's other YouTubers who will say they're free to play, but they have spent at some point. So yeah, I guess it depends. Like to me, free to play means you've never spent in the game. That your account has never had any money, like real money, touch it. That to me is free to play. I guess you could say you're free to play, for a time frame. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I'd be interested to see somebody with. Well, no, because you could get that really high prestige just based off of luck too, right? Like if you were to pull a 6-star Doom and a 6-star Silver Surfer. Yeah. Then, I mean, obviously you'd also get lucky with the T5CC. But let's just say you did, right? You'd have some pretty high prestige. So, yeah, I think though it comes down to either you've got time or you've got money. And by saying money, I don't mean like, tons of money. I just mean to be at the high end of the game. You've got the ability to spend a ton of time in the game, or you can invest money into it. If you can do both, well, then you're doing really well. I think BG and 4 Loki proof spending is required, thus killing a Q&A W. Well, no, because he's just at the bottom of 4 Loki, right? So let's say if you had a bunch of people in BG's shoes, good players, lots of time on their hands, and in the game a ton, yeah, maybe 4 Loki wouldn't necessarily be like a top plat 1 a Masters, but they'd still be at the high end, right? A true free-to-play just needs to go to the unit store and show the Peter Parker wallet offer that is there until your first purchase. If you were that lucky, you wouldn't be playing MCOC blackjack, more likely or poker. Well, I don't know though. When I did the exploration for Act 6, I already had Aegon, 6-star Aegon, unduped at R2, but then from the exploration of Act 6, I got a skill T5CC and I got a Steel Awakening gem, right? So that was pretty lucky. And then when I did the initial completion of the Abyss, the best option I had for Cosmics was Venom. But then I got Corvus, I got a Cosmic Awakening gem, and I got a Cosmic T5CC. So it's possible. It's possible you could get that lucky. And neither of those... No, I used actual money for the champion No Retreat, because that was before I was doing Arena Hardcore. So I'd gotten him down, I had him down to the 10%, and I think I was there for like half an hour, 45 minutes. And I was like, well, I've got two options. Either I back out or I buy units. And if I had been doing Arena at the time, I think I would have just gone a day or two, done Arena, used those units and gone back in. But instead I bought units and got them down, and it was done. So outside of that, though, I didn't use any actual money for Act 6. And then Abyss was all from the Arena grinding. So I wish that he pulls like Doom or a Black Widow Clairvoyant from the Nexus so he can end his cry. So do you not care for BG too much, Jewel? Oh dear. But to be fair though, I think he is one person who you don't really see crying about stuff in the game very much. There are other people for sure, but I think he is one person who... he does, but it's very rare. And it's only if it affects him directly, which, fair enough, I think that's most people, right? So, because the only one I can actually think of offhand was when the Cyber Weekend deals weren't very good. He complained about that and just said like he's not going to use his units for it. Actually, I think that might be the only time I can, at least as a video, maybe on streams. I love BG, but the fact that he talks only for prestige, jeez, makes me... Yeah, but that's the most important thing to him. So, I mean, it's no different than me talking about the new Arena Crystal, right? I'm always going on about that because currently, that's really the only thing I care about in the game. Oh, okay, so to be fair though, I'm not necessarily sticking up for him, but to be fair, I don't watch him, so for me to disagree with you is not, or I shouldn't say I don't watch him. I don't watch him often. Like I'll watch a video here and there. I will have him. No, I don't have his streams on in the background anymore because usually I'm streaming or I'm watching TV. So. BG's gotten sad. Aww. Getting whiny now, sadly. He was happy free to play without a care. I wish he would just accept the facts and leave for Loki and be happy again. Yeah, but if he left for Loki, he's well, no, he would probably be able to get in anywhere because he's a very, very good player and he's got name recognition. But if you had alliances that are strict about the standards or the requirements. So if he was well below prestige requirements, then yeah, maybe he would find it difficult to get into another alliance. It depends though, because if you're in an alliance with 30 people that are not necessarily as good as him, because I think he is definitely one of the better YouTubers. I wouldn't say he's one of the best in the game because for the amount of people that we see playing the game compared to the amount of people, it's minuscule, right? But definitely as one of the YouTubers, he's one of the best. So he's one of the best that we see playing the game. And yeah, I think pretty much, yeah, No. So let's say he's at 12. Do you know what his prestige is offhand? But let's say he's at 11 and a half, 11.5 prestige. And the requirement is 12 and a half. So he's under by 1,000. I think it would be silly for an alliance to say no, right? Because I think his ability in the game would make up for that lack of prestige. Although maybe not, because prestige is applicable to AQ, where if you're not that good, you can. Okay, so I'm okay. So at about 11, so a little bit less than what I'm suggesting. Okay, so if you're at 11K and the requirement is 12, so yeah, if the requirement is 12, because it's for war. Well, yeah, that's the thing though, right? Because the skill or ability of somebody is more applicable for war. Prestige is applicable for AQ. So yes, you know what? It would depend on what the alliance is concentrating on. If they're concentrating on AQ, then yeah, they would probably deny him or should. If they're concentrating on war, then no. Then I don't think it should be. Right? Yeah. Then it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, well, I mean, the time that he did leave for a Loki, he just went solo, right? So I'm pretty sure if he left for a Loki, I'm pretty sure he would do the same. I don't see him playing in another alliance other than for a Loki. And they're not gonna remove him because of the lack of prestige. I think that would be silly for them to do that. Especially considering their goal is Plat 1 Masters, right? So he might play in 2 Loki? Has he said that, or you're just speculating? Oh, like to go to 2 Loki until he gets his prestige higher. Is that what you're suggesting? Well, it would depend though, right, on what the requirement is for 4 Loki. So if he's at 11 and their requirement is 13, then yes, that's low, and I think it's unfair to others. Because if others are being, he has been before on 2 Loki. Okay. Because yeah, if others are spending or pushing themselves to hit that requirement, he is as well. But and a lot of it has to do with the luck of the pulls, right? But then I don't know. But then if you look at somebody like Enzo, right, who spends a ton of the game, I'm assuming that his prestige is probably well above the requirement. So wouldn't those two even out, in a sense, right? Both good players, and one is able to obtain things in different ways. I would be right back. am. Back I am. Back I am. Okay, okay. AQ is a problem, not AW. You might for Loki. Needs to stop saving crystals and just DJ. How you doing? Ooh, an Enzo raid. Well, look at that. We were just talking about Enzo. Well, well, well. Speak of the devil. I should have been talking about obtaining $1 million. I think he needs to stop saving crystals and just open them as soon as he gets them. But I think he opens his 6 stars right away, right? DJ, how you doing? How's your day coming along? He bleeds right here from the crystal openings. I can see his reasoning as they statistically get the most views. That's the most money. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't. ADH, or ADH. How you doing? Yeah, no, you can't blame, well, I guess anybody, you know, grinding on YouTube to make a couple extra bucks for doing things to, oh, okay. Does it, well, Enzo, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. Well, thank you. DJ, how so? The Man Falcon and Jewel haven't said anything. We've been in here shooting the shit for a while, but it is different depending on the streaming software I'm using. Like the sounds, yeah, they don't necessarily, like the settings aren't the same across the board. Sounds robotic. I am pretty regimented sometimes. Well, oh wait, so me speaking or the music? Because I think the music playing right now is techno. We like robots. Mad Falcon, has it sounded odd to you? Who do I want to go with here? Yes. No, whatever. Enzo, how you were doing incursions, right? How did that go? Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. You speaking. Okay. Actually, I can check that in a second. Let me get through this and see. Well, let me get through this and see. Well, yeah, no, it's good to know if there is something a little bit, but I listen to death and metal. No, it is good to know if there is something seems strange or off about the stream. It might be the banner at the top of the stream that's making the sound seem strange, though. That could be it. Wait, I should be able to finish him. Okay. Yeah, okay. Enzo, I was playing the 4 Loki Sabotage tournament where you try and make the other person lose. Oh, like your teammate. Yeah, obviously. Who else would you make lose? Okay, that's a neat idea. Huh. So then you would take the nodes. You would leave up the nodes that would make their fight harder. Okay. That's actually a kind of good skill building exercise, really. So how do you win that? Oh, so would you win that tournament still by whoever goes the furthest? Oh dear. Well, apparently I need to be concentrating here. Wow, I hate fighting against her. And for whatever reason, when I'm using her, she doesn't go invisible. There we go. Whoever dies first loses. Oh, okay. I was going against one of the best in 4 Loki sleeves. Okay. Alright, Man Falcon. Whoever dies first. So is it a tournament like your team advances, or it's just between you and your partner? Okay, so let me check the sound thing for the mic and see if I am sounding like Johnny Five. Okay. So I'm hearing myself. No, it sounds okay. It might have just been me. Maybe I was speaking like a robot. Okay. Yeah, that's a neat concept, actually. Is this the first time you guys have done something like that, or have you done that approach to it previously? Oh, I just realized I've already hit the final milestone. Okay, well, we'll do one more match after, and then I'll use up a bit of energy, go through 5, 3, 6. We have 32 players, and we play like World Cup football style. 8 groups of 4, you play each in the groups, and then the top 16 advance to bracket. Okay. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. So you knock out your partner for you to advance. Okay. That's cool. I guess that's one of the reasons why 4 Loki is like a top alliance that people want to get into. Like not necessarily just standings in the game, but you guys seem to do, like, you have fun in general. That's good. So what time is it for you, Enzo? It's got to be like what, around 10 p.m.? I guess that's not too bad. 11:30. Oh, okay. Off by an hour. Oh, okay, so you're 2 hours later than the UK. All right. Just one? Wait. Because it would be 9:30 for London. And it's 11:30. Okay. Well, I guess there's a reason I'm not a mathematician. I typed the wrong... Oh, okay. Oh, well, that explains things. Okay. Well, damn it, I am a mathematician then. Hey, how long have you been playing the game, Enzo? I think I'm about 4.5, 5 years into it. March 2016. Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, wait, that's around... I think that's probably when I downloaded the game. I didn't actually start playing it and paying attention, though, until the summer of 2016. But I think, yeah, March, April is probably when I downloaded the game. Have you ever thought about giving it up? Just being like, enough of this nonsense? I was seriously considering it in the fall, just before the Cyber Weekend deals. And then I don't know why. Oh, well, so the main reason I was thinking, I've never lost my love for this game. Okay, that's cool. The main reason I was thinking of giving it up was I was intending to start playing World of Warcraft again, and I played it for... I had the subscription for 2 months. I had it for November and December, and I played it for a fair bit in November, and I think I played it twice in December. I just didn't like having to be at my computer to play, which, I mean, obviously if I'm streaming, that's the case, but I did start to play the game when Thor Rags got added, but I was not playing hardcore. Okay, Thor Rags. Yeah, that would have been not too long ago. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to use mutants, whatever I do. Okay. Let me have a go through here with Dominomino. No, not here. I tried this with domino like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. 2 or 3, like 2.5, 3, yeah. So I haven't tried domino at all since I took her to R3. I want to see how. And which team do I want to go with? Oh, I'm not going to have very many options, right? Glisser, how you doing? It's going down. Oh, Glisser, I was trying out your X23 with white mags. Yeah, it's not bad. So my X23 is R4. I took her against Winter Soldier. What was it? I think it was 96 hits the first time. So I used it was a mutant team, like a mutant crit team kind of. Who did I have? I had white mags, X23, Wolverine, Cyclops or Magneto. And then I tried it. I mixed it up a bit, and I tried it with white mags, Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister, and I think I still had Wolverine. And with just the white mags, like not the Apocalypse, she actually did better. So it was, yeah. Dude, as a 6-star, man, she would clean house. Okay, what do I want to go with here? Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, let's go with the Perry Heavy. Okay. So I'll go in, kill. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one of those coins. I think I've got one coin, and they expire soon, so let's actually make use of it. There we go. There we go, there we go. So what is she at? She's at 30 of 45. Okay. So almost a full R3. Let's see how this works out. I think I'll go for probably an L3 and then an L2. I think, yeah, probably by then he should be dead, right? Oh, I was tempted to throw that L2. Come on, let's get lucky here. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we'll go for the L2 when we get there. Alright. Now I don't know. Holy crap! I don't know if the likelihood of getting the crit bleed when you're lucky, if it has to be when you shoot, or if you just start the L2. Oh crap! I didn't look to see how many hits that was. Let me see. Go back. Oh crap, no. Not going to be able to see. Okay. Alright. So probably the same idea here. L3 and then into an L2. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let me try... Oh, what the hell? Let me try going for 2 L2s. Probably not worth it if I'm not lucky though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I missed how many hits was on the Winter Soldier plate. That L3 is doing a ton more. What is it? 8,000? Okay. Let's refresh that. Crazy. What craziness. Oh. Wow, not bad at all. I mean, I don't know how often I would use a team like this, but... And now she has him unlucky, gives the chance for the unstoppable not to proc, so... Man, those heavies are putting in work, holy crap. Let's see if we can get a decent bleed on this. 3, 7, okay. So. I missed the refresh. Okay. 45,000. Not bad, not bad. Not getting the bleed damage, but the special damage is definitely getting him down. I'm back. I had to teach Mom how to use the skill saw. Right-handed Mom, so you push the same. Wait, is it better to teach her, or is it better just to go and do what needs to be done? I might. Of course. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent bleed on this one. No. Ooh. What is it, 1,000? Oh. Another not very critical bleed. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, those specials are putting in work. Holy smokes. If I had my normal team... Probably, yeah, this will be the last fight here, and then I'll go to 5-3-6 and see about picking up some energy refills, probably. this one we'll go with a L3 and then an L2. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think I need to clean my phone. Better go do it. She'll be right. I can't go do the job, not enough time. But I'm not allowed out. And yeah, fair enough. Man, that bleed ticking away, that's crazy. Alright, not bad, not bad. 63 hits for Storm. Okay. I'm not going to use this team for potion farming. Yeah, I'm not even going to get very far for the mutant combat objective anyways. So let me go with, you know what, doesn't really matter. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see here. Do I want to? Yeah, no, he's, because there's not many female champions I'm gonna have to face, so we'll go with that Deadpool. Okay. Okay, okay. Did you see the results for the arena, Man Falcon? I did a quick look through. Ooh, which way do I want to go? Ooh, I'm not going to be able to parry heavy if I go down. Okay, I'll go up. And... ugh. No, okay. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do it with the same team, just not heavying. But we've got quite a few villains on the team, so we'll take out Ralk and bring in Black Widow. Okay. So yeah, I did. So it only shows the top 200. I saw a couple names though, like who was it? Max was there. Big Blue was there. I think Ilak had said he ended up around 260-ish. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go down for the revive. Oh, I just realized the only special I'm really going to be able to throw here is L3s. Because I throw L2s and put the bleed on them, they're just going to gain a ton of power. Okay. She's not as fast as I thought. Well, maybe I'll give it a second before I say anything. Let's get this L1. There we go. Thank you. Well, thank you. Why is this happening? I keep going to dash in, and I'm just standing there. Might be time to clean the screen, maybe? Okay, so I need an L1 from you. Thank you. I'm not going to get it in time. Dang it. I haven't seen the results yet. Any idea of the cutoff? I think people were saying about 65, 64 and a half. Somewhere around there. Definitely not the 80 and 90 that some people were suggesting. I think I had my prediction at 72. And if I had done it, I think I would have tried to get this 75 maybe. Second round should be interesting though, because if it went for mid 60s, and I think that's not too hard to hit. So you might see a lot more people going for him in round two. Okay, well she's not as fast as Cosmic Ghost Rider as an R2, but she's still not bad considering your attack is decreased by half, so can't complain. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a really bad idea. Because this is not going to finish her off. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yes it did. It did. But yeah, I didn't see Katie Candy, I didn't see Ilac. I didn't see Karate Mike. Now they could have been in the other 500, the other 100, or it could have just been I just missed them when I was scrolling through. Oh, I also saw KT1. So KT1, Max, Big Blue were the ones that I saw. Okay. So this one I'm gonna have to go a little bit slower. Although wait, oh no, he's not going to go unlucky, damn it. I was just thinking if he went unlucky, it might prevent his synthesis, that thing that he does. Okay. There we go, there we go, thank you. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I thought he was going to wait until he got a synthesis until he did his special. Okay. Uh-oh. No. Okay, L1. There we go. Okay. So I need him to be about 20-ish% before I go for my L3. Uh-oh, that may have been wrong. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're perfect. Oh yeah, now you're dead. You is dead, fool. Cool. Alright. Actually, my egg on for LOL initial run. Oh, okay. Okay. Where are you? I'm guessing you're running him through ROL? Do you know the team that you're intending to use for LOL? Just are at the moment using Heimdall, Angela, Champion, and Thor Rags. Should it be Hela instead? Give me a second, I'll show you who I use. Well, so doing your practicing though, is this the team that you're intending to do LOL with? Because whoever you're practicing with, that should be the team you're doing the practicing with. And are you going to run suicides when you do your LOL run? I think an L2 might have finished this off, actually. But we'll never know. Oh, could have kept hitting him there. Oh yeah, he's dead. He is done for. Okay. I think... yeah, one more fight for the revive. So usually, when I've done any kind of farming with Aegon, well, I always have suicide, so I obviously have Nick and DPX on the team. But if you don't have suicides, well, actually, you could still have Nick on the team and then just kill him off at the start. I got close. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the team I thought, but I will research team and path close to the time when I have a million bots and 5k revives. Nah, dude. LOL wouldn't take that much. No, it wouldn't be too bad. There's quite a few people that have run through it. I think using no items. No, definitely no units. No, maybe not items, no, because they would probably be putting some health pots in, if anything. But let me see here. This is a maxed out 5-star that you're intending to use, right? So here's what I normally run with when I'm using Aegon. Now, when I didn't do LOL with him, but I mean, he wasn't available when LOL was relevant. Just make sure. Yeah. So for suicides, this is who I use. The Nick and the DPX obviously to drop off the bleed, to heal up. Also, once you, well, for the most part, I find that at 100 hits, it's reliable that you're going to drop off both the bleed and the poison at the beginning of the fight. So any healing you get is basically complete healing. It's not being reduced by the poison. So that kind of allows you, if you want, to throw a couple specials and know that you're gonna sorry, I missed what you said. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, I'll wait until you're back. Let me do 2 fights here just to get them ramped up a bit. I mean, I'm sure you know how to use them, but, well, this isn't even going to be to show you how to use them, just the craziness that can be expected. Not crap, I messed that up. I meant to use this L1 to start. Build up the combo a bit. But now I'm going to be sitting on a L3 for a couple seconds. Which, that's fine. I'm back now, sorry, phone call came in. Okay, anything important? Do you have white mags? Because if you do, he might be useful for if you play with parrying a lot. I'm trying to think on the first play. I haven't done LOL in a long time, so definitely going to be able to think offhand. But if there's fights in there where you find easier parrying rather than intercepting or baiting out, if you take white mags in and initiate his pre-fight, it makes the limber node irrelevant. So you could just parry all day. And night. And if you could start off, so once you're at a decent, so for me, for the most part, I would wait until I'm at about 100 hit combo. And then once there, then every fight I would start off with a heavy. If you get lucky and it connects, well, you're going to do a bunch of damage at the start of the encounter. If not, then you're okay. You just back off and you're on your cooldown for it. And then you can weave it into the fight if you want. But usually for me, it's at the beginning and then when I've got an L3. So I think I'll do it, yeah, so I'll do it here. Of course, she waits until my... Well, that's the risky run. Or if it doesn't work, you take a couple hits to the face. So I'm going to wait till I get to my L3. And I'm going to do the same thing with the heavy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't really go with a attack heavy team, or I'd like to increase the damage so much. Because for the first fight or two, you want them to last longer, just so you can build up your combo. And then by the end of it, the damage that you're doing is going to be pretty high just because it's Aegon, right? So yes, of course, you would do more with a team to increase the damage. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, so the white mags would only be if you, take a look at the map and the path that you're intending to do, and if you figure there's fights there that you would prefer to do heavying, because I think you can only use it twice with white mags. Like I think he only has 2 charges. Yeah, I can't think of who. If there was a Rhino, yeah, I don't think there's a Rhino there, right? But that would be somebody you'd want to do that with, because you obviously don't want to be intercepting Rhino. I mean, you could get him into the corner, but yeah, then you need to be parrying. What's going on with this one? Oh, dude, I hate it when you start off with the heavy, and they just sit there and wait for your unstoppable to drop off. Oh, that annoys me to no extent. Oh, so yeah, if you're running suicides, then I would pretty much only be doing L3s. If you're not, throwing in L2s here and there on champions that will take bleed damage, you'll see that adds up over time. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, fine. There we go. So, for the LOL run, I would say Proxima is necessary, and most people think of Proxima just for the combo shield, but she actually benefits Aegon more so with the Furies, I find, because she increases the potency of the Furies. So both when you're using the heavy, and you get hit a couple times and then you end up with the Furies on you, or later on when you start proccing the Furies just from critting. So then all of those Furies are going to be stronger from Proxima too. But yeah, I think the team that you were suggesting, I'm not sure about the Thor Rags, but I think that's the team that most people would use, which is fine. But if I were to do it, I don't know if I, like I said, I don't know if I would necessarily go with a attack heavy team, just because I want the first two fights to build up as much of the combos as I can there, and then everything else later is, I mean, what? Probably within the first three you're going to be at max combo anyways. Yeah. And I mean, ROL is definitely shorter than LOL. But if you start off the same, like with the heavy at the start, and then save up to an L3, and then go for another heavy, when you're hitting into them after that L3, you're doing a ton more damage with those Furies. Like this should be it for him. So what is that, 50 hits? So, yeah, 50 hits. Alright, well, I think that is that for me for today, for streaming. And, yeah, I'll be back some point over the week. But, thanks for everybody coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. Mr. Enzo, thanks for the raid. It's always appreciated. Jewel, it's good to chat with you. You don't always have to be lurking. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.